Welcome to Ôkami Sigma. This is your Sensei Julius Ochoa back again for another tea video. Okay, for today, we're going to discuss very shortly. Okay, this is top secret cheat sheet for those who are starting to brew gong fu cha or do gong fu cha or brew Chinese green tea or any kind of tea, may it be herbal, fruit, or flower. Um, so listen carefully because I'm going to share some trade secrets to make your brewing experience a lot more easier. And after this video, I can assure you, you'll be you'll be a tea master. Okay, real quick. Okay, so all right, let's begin. Okay, so I'm gonna name all of the types of tea, and we're gonna we're gonna discuss all of the details on how to brew it correctly. Okay, so listen carefully, boys and girls. Okay, so let's start from the very basic, which is green tea. Okay, green tea. You can brew it with 300 grams. Okay, under 75 to 80 degrees Celsius. Okay, and you can brew this under 1 to 3 minutes, and this can brew up to 3 to 5 cups. Okay, so that's green tea for you. Okay, that's the cheat sheet for green tea. So after that, you just follow that. You'll be an expert. Okay, for our next tea. Okay, if we're brewing black tea, you'll need 5 grams of black tea, and then brew it under 95 to 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, brewing time is 1 to 3 minutes. Okay, and this can produce up to 3 to 4 cups of tea. Okay, all right. Now, for those who are big fan of oolong tea, okay, this is how you brew oolong tea. You need 3 grams of oolong tea, and then brew it for with hot water temperature at 95 to 100 degrees Celsius. Within 1 to 3 minutes, you'll have about you can produce about 5 to 7 cups of tea, oolong tea. Okay, all right. Now, for one of my favorite tea is pu'er tea. So for pu'er tea, okay, you're gonna need about 5 grams of pu'er tea, and then boil your water at 95 to 100 degrees Celsius, and then brew your tea about 1 to 3 minutes. Okay. Now, depending on the type of pu'er tea that you're brewing, whether it's cooked or it's a fermented tea. So sometimes you can uh, brew up to around 10 steeps, 9 to 10 steeps. Some are 15 steeps, depending on the type of pu'er tea. That because pu'er tea is fermented, so it has a lot of flavor. Okay, which is great. Which is why I love pu'er tea. Okay, now for our next tea, if you're brewing a flower tea, let's say your jasmine tea or a rose tea or any kind of flower type of tea. So this is the cheat sheet. Okay, so take about 3 grams of the flower tea. Okay, and then boil the water up to 85 to 90 degrees Celsius. Then brewing time is about 1 to 3 minutes, and you can produce about 3 to 4 cups of flower tea. Okay, all right. So for those who like to brew jasmine rose. Those are very popular flower teas. Okay. There are other flower teas, but there's too many to mention. Okay. Now, if you're brewing fruit tea, okay, so if you're using any type of fruit, okay, just take 5 grams of the fruit and then boil your water up to 90 to 95 degrees Celsius, not too hot. Okay, and then brewing time is around 3 to 5 minutes. It's a little bit longer because it's remember it's fruit, so it takes time for the nutrients to come out and for the water to push out the nutrients out of the fruit. Okay, and it can produce about 3 to 4 cups of fruit tea. Okay, so suffice to say, you can see the pattern. Okay, but if let's say the tea manufacturer specifies a specific temperature and amount of tea in the packaging, you can follow that. Okay, you can never go wrong if you follow the instructions of the tea masters who created the tea. Okay, but standard wise, in general, this is the cheat sheet for mastering Chinese tea brewing. Okay, so if you follow these tips, okay, if you listen very carefully and you follow these tips, you'll be brewing tea in no time soon. So, okay, so the reason why we promote tea here in Ôkami Sigma Universe, okay, is because it's uh, it's a great cultural experience and it has it holds a lot of health benefits and it promotes peace and harmony as a lifestyle. And of course, it tastes great. Okay. And you won't have to worry about any kind of side effects compared to drinking coffee. Okay. I'm not saying coffee is bad. It's just that prolonged drinking of coffee has certain side effects to the body. But for tea, it's a healthy way and a healthy way to drink without that without the bad side effects. Okay, so sometimes it's a preference. You know, it's a preference. So I'm not trying to shoot down any of the coffee drinkers out there. I myself was once a coffee drinker, but over time, I'm already over 40 now. Okay, over time, uh, the the effects of the coffee. Okay, if you're around your 20s, you might be okay with coffee. But when you're at my age, around 40 above, you know, you kind of want to just wind down and take life a little bit slower. If you're 40 and you're still living in the fast lane, I suggest you try to recalibrate your life's choices. Okay, but seriously, for good health, whatever age you are, whether you're young, uh, your kid, you're a teen, you're a preteen, or you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, up to 80s, 90s to 100, tea is good for your health. So, all right. So, I hope you learned a lot from this video, and I hope you become a uh, master of brewing tea with the tips that we just gave you. It's a secret just between the two of us. Okay, don't share the secret. Let them watch this video. Anyway, okay. So, like we always say here in Ôkami Sigma Universe, health is the new wealth. So stay healthy so you can be wealthy. All right, again, this is your Sensei Julius Ochoa from Ôkami Sigma Universe. Thank you for watching.